Vicksburg Police Chief Walter Armstrong says the teen suspect wanted for shooting another teenager has been arrested. Armstrong says the unnamed male teen was arrested Saturday night. Police tell us the teen victim was shot by the suspect around 2 Saturday afternoon. The shooting happened at New Main Apartments on Alcorn Drive. An early morning domestic shooting in southwest Jackson. 27-year-old Eugene Liddell is shot by his ex-girlfriend after he breaks in on her at this home on Castile Hill Drive in Jackson. Jackson police tell us Liddell was taken to the hospital and is listed in stable condition right now. The ex-girlfriend wasn't injured but was detained for questioning. Now, just a reminder that the Highway 49 southbound ramp to I-20 East will be closed for at least a month after a bridge accident Wednesday morning. The I-20 bridge is safe for drivers, but the ramp will be closed for repairs. A big rig hit underneath the I-20 bridge, knocking concrete into the road early Wednesday. One of the cement beams will need to be replaced, and repairs likely won't get started for at least 2 weeks because of the bidding process. Another closure we want to let you know about tonight. Parts of I-55 South between Sywell and Wendell roads will be closed this weekend and remain closed until 4 Monday afternoon. The on-ramp from Sywell Road in Byram to I-55 South will be closed for 30 days. If you have travel or if you do travel within this stretch of the interstate, you are encouraged to find an alternate route. And right now, the right southbound lane of I-55 near exit 61 in Copiah County is open after an accident involving an 18-wheeler caused it to close earlier today. The wreck happened just before 1:30 this afternoon. A Nissan Maxima was traveling southbound when an 18-wheeler changed lanes, resulting in the Nissan rear-ending the trailer of the truck. No one was injured in that crash.
A robbery at a Jackson apartment complex turned deadly last night. 4 people were shot. 2 of them are dead. 21-year-old Jaquan Robinson, Jesse Kelly, and Dominique Garrett, both 23, all killed during a shootout at the Westwood Apartments. That's on Robinson Road. Dominique Garrett's brother, 25-year-old Marquise Garrett, was shot multiple times. He is now at the hospital in serious condition. Our Ashley Garner tells us what led to the gunfire.
Jackson police were called to the Westwood Apartments just before 10:30 Thursday night.
When officers arrived on scene, they learned that at least 3 individuals were still on scene that had been shot.
Investigators say 3 armed men walked into one of the apartments and tried to rob a group of people who were inside playing dominoes, and that's when the shootout began.
There were shots fired between the individuals that came to do the robbery and some of the individuals that were within the apartment as well. We are not sure exactly who's responsible for shooting who, but what we can tell you is that the victims that were inside the apartment were shot. The suspects that came to do the robbery were shot as well.
2 of the men died on the scene. A 3rd man later died at the hospital. Police say another person was in the apartment during the shootout but was not hurt. In Jackson, Ashley Garner, Fox 40 News.
Well, a bill working its way through the State House hopes to prepare you for the next time you get pulled over. Fox 40's Morgan Wagner takes a look at the new curriculum that could be making its way into the driver's ed classrooms. She joins us now, Morgan.
Well, Melissa, I think it's safe to say no one likes seeing those red and blue lights flashing behind them once they get behind the wheel. But lawmakers are working on a new bill they hope will make these tense situations a little bit more calm. Now, House Bill 509 is something lawmakers say should have been passed a long time ago. But with so many officer-involved shootings or other crimes happening at traffic stops within the last few years, it's one bill that everyone seems to be getting behind.
I think it's important anytime you have a tense situation, such as a young kid that's being pulled over for the first time, that they have a script to go through to know what they're supposed to do to relieve the tension on both them and on the officer.
If made into law, lawmakers say the Department of Public Safety plans to add all this information into the state driver's manual, and that drivers and teachers would have to educate students on what information they do and do not have to give when pulled over. Now, Representative Busby says teachers would also have to go over things like turning on your dome lights when pulled over on a traffic stop at night and to keep your hands visible at all times. In Jackson, Morgan Wagner, Fox 40.